Test drive time again up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is a 1968 Ford Fairlane, 289 under the hood, power steering, AC, aluminum radiator, aftermarket wheels. It's got a graphics kit on it, the lower portion, hood, trunk. Be sure to check out maplemotors.com for finance and shipping, detailed pictures, specs on the cars, and pricing. We update every single week on Mondays. It's usually about 10 cars a week. This video, I'm going to be pointing out the flaws, telling you what's wrong with the car. That way you know what you get before you get here. Be sure to hit subscribe. I notice majority of y'all watching have not done that yet. You know it helps me out. Please do so. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out the interior. In decent shape. They got a custom dash in here. Probably just started messing up on them, so they just painted it. But I kind of like it. It looks cool. Gauge under here. Switch. I don't know what it's for yet. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? It's a game we like to play on the channel. Console here. Cup holder. Receipts. Love it. Interior is not bad. Neither is your headliner. Pretty good shape. Start it up. Well, let's try that again. Give it a little gas. Alright. Gauge on this one. Temperature is at 160. Tilt column. Turn signals. Left side's blinking. Right side's blinking. Now, try to... These switches are stiff here. Hey, blower motor kicked on. So the blower motor's working. AC. Woo! That is blowing hard. God, no. Vibrating a little bit too. Hey, it's already getting cold, so that's good. AC works. Showing 83,000 miles on the dash. Hard to stand behind that in a 1968 model. That's a long time ago, guys. All right. Horn, did you place your bets? Does work. No clue what that's doing. Probably nothing. All right, let's hit the road. See how she runs and drives. Tell you what, anything I see, you'll know about it, guys. I take off here. I'm loving the AC today. It's been humid. A little hot. Gas gauge is at half the tank, so we should have enough fuel. Let's roll. Wait, I said it had power steering. It doesn't feel like it has power steering. That stuff ain't hooked up. Pretty sure it did. Here we go. Speedometer is coming up on the dash on this one. Slack in your steering there. It's turning there. It's turning there, but you do got a good bit of slack. Passing gear is not hooked up. I was putting her to the floor there, and when you do hit the brakes, it pulls to the right. Look. Back in your throttle. Passing gear is not hooked up on this one. Still pulling pretty strong. You can see when I hit the brakes, still pulling to the right there. Try to get it to stop by running some dust off of it. Nope, still pulling to the right. That AC is pretty dang cold. I'm gonna cut it down, honestly. Can't get used to that. All right, we're gonna pull through here. I'm gonna get some undercarriage shots, some outside shots. We don't need gas today. We're floating around half a tank. Should have enough. A little bit of a slip there from the tranny. All right. Into the brakes. into the parking lot here. I'm pretty sure I've seen power steering under there. I'm gonna have to double check. I've done a lot of cars today, but this power steering is not working. All right, outside shots, undercarriage shots, anything else I need to make in this video, you're gonna see it here in a minute. Let's roll. Here we are. We're gonna head on back to the lot now and go on over to picking out the flaws. Pretty smooth going down the road overall. Getting in our brakes again. Still pulling to the right there. Definitely not as bad. Back in our throttle. Catching up to this guy left and right. Getting the brakes again. Speedometer's working. Oh yeah, and also, I don't think we even tried the wipers, but they work. Nice little bump in the middle of the road up here. We're gonna hit it at a moderate speed. Right here. Fairly smooth. All right, guys. We're getting ready to pull back into the car lot and do picking out the flaws. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and share this video. And I appreciate it. Well, everybody's creeping today. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute. Guys, let's walk around this ride. This one right here is 289 under the hood. It says 302, but from what I've come up with, it seems to be a 289 to me. Starting up in the front, we're here to pick out the flaws. You got some pitting on the front bumper there. Little spot there. Chips and stuff. Scuff. Right in this front bumper, it's just kind of older. Cracks. And that light there. Chip here. Chip here in the front. Chip it down the side. Little scratch there on the side. Chip. Tires are in decent shape. Wheels look good up and over. Chip here. Looks like clear coat's popping up there. Stain in the paint. Light scratch in the back here. Scuff right here on the side. Pitting on your door handle. Chip right there on the edge of the door. Scratch up top here, a couple little chips. Chemical peel, which is bubbles under the paint right here. It's just a little trash in the paint. It's all over the top of the fender. Oh, I didn't wipe grease on it. I'm gonna have to get a chamois out and get that off. There's some grease there. Now it's bigger. Little chips. Chips there under the wiper. Pillar looks good. Little ding here in the front. Little chip there. Light little bubbles up top here. Little bubbles in the back. Spot there. More of those little bubbles. Pitting. Coming on back. Yep. More up top here. These little bubbles seem to run all over this fender here. Chip. Crack. Little bubbles down there in that jam. And on the roof. Chemical peel on the roof as well. Light little bubbles. Just kind of scattered out. Chip there. Back window to me looks great. Pitting on your trim and rear bumper. It's just light. Especially on the rear bumper, it looks like it just be cleaned off. Little chips from the lights. There as well. Up top. More of them bubbles on this side too. Coming down this side. Little chip there. Scratch. Chips at the bottom. Spot there. Looks like something in the paint, a little stain. Back your midsection. Little scuffs in the corner here. Really small stuff. Ding here. And a couple chips to go with it. Chips on the trim. A lot of those little bubbles up here on top. Spot in the corner there. Pitting on your door handle. And over the roof here. Little pitting on your mirror. Seal looks good. Little bubbles on top of the fender here too. Chip. Little chip there. Need to open the trunk real quick, so we'll do that. Little bubbles up, popping up there on the bottom, looking around your trunk lid. Little cracks there, up here in the corner too. Down in your jam. Looking in here, little rust popping up around that seal. Around that drain at least. See some rust, little water. Package tray. All right, I'll put all this back here in a moment. Let's go to the interior. Chip at the bottom there. Chips running around the bottom here. Carpet is in decent shape. A little wrinkly there. Somebody put this in and didn't get it tight, is all it was. Bubbles popping up there on both of these side panels. Headliner in this one looks great. Dash is custom. It's like a saddle or something. The way they've got that set up. Book of receipts. Pocket fell out. Little drag there on the start.
going up those edges.
All right, guys, coming down with this hood here. You can see on these edges it's got chips. That chrome is a little bit messed up there. Shuts good. Felt pretty solid. A little dirt here and there. Dirt come off there as well. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe. I notice the majority of y'all watching have not subscribed yet, and that'll help me out quite a bit. Detailed pictures, finance, and shipping, maplemotors.com. I've got plenty more cars to do today, and also got some stuff to put back in the trunk. We do update every single Monday with new rides. It's usually around 12 o'clock. All right, guys, thanks for watching.